Alright, so I'm just gonna make a little quick video here about some updates I have to my previous top 10 list. It's been like close to like a year or so since I made like my top 10 videos on Tool, Avenged Sevenfold, and Billy Joel. And when it comes to Tool, their new album released. So I had, that changed the whole rankings. Not very much, but just a little bit. When it comes to Billy Joel has like 12 albums. I listened to a lot of it, but there were certain songs that kind of flew by me that I never really listened to, and then I heard later on this year, and I was like, okay, that should be on there. And with Avenged Sevenfold, I thought I listened to every song, but turns out Diamonds in the Rough and some of their little hidden tracks never quite listened to. So let's just get started. So for Tool, you can see here's my previous list and my updated list. Nothing really changed. All that really changed was Numa overtook Parabola in 46 and 2. 46 and 2 is now 10. Numa is now 9. Descending got very close to breaking the list in Invincible, but just not close enough. I'd say they'd be on my honorable mentions, but not quite top 10 yet. And for Avenged Sevenfold, this list actually changed a lot. So, Fiction went from 9 to 10. Lost, as much as it killed me to see it go, had to bump off the top 10. St. James, I put at number 9. That's one of those little extra songs on Hail to the King that I'd never heard before, and I fucking love that song. I don't know what it is about it. It's just great, and it's funny that 10 and 9 are both songs about the Rev. And 8, I guess, too, yeah. I moved Unholy Confessions off. So originally I had Unholy Confessions as better than Fiction, but when I knew I wanted to add Victim and St. James. And I didn't know if I was going to just take Lost and Fiction off, but thinking about it, I actually do enjoy. I think Unholy Confessions is probably a better song, but there's something about Fiction that it hits me a different way, so I kept it on there. So Victim is now number 8. That song, I think I honestly just forgot about it last time I really made this list, because that one should have been on there from the get-go. And I switched Afterlife and MIA, because as amazing as Afterlife is, MIA is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. So now we'll go to Billy Joel. This one changed just a tiny bit. Get It Right the first time, staying at 8. All that's really changing is 10 and 9. And instead of You May Be Right, I put The Entertainer on, which is about tied with Angry Young Man, but I'd say it's just a little bit better. And number 9, instead of Moving Out, I added Ballad of Billy the Kid, which I know isn't exactly the most historically accurate song, but it's a fucking great song. And that part where the orchestra goes just gets me so fucking hyped every single time I hear it. Alright, so that's really all I needed to update here. I wanted to say I'm probably gonna, because of this fucking quarantine shit, I have like basically next to zero motivation to do anything, but maybe if I fucking put it in this video, it'll actually force me to do something. So I'm gonna do probably like 2 more album reviews. I don't know if they're gonna be really long, like my Supertramp one, which was almost like 20 minutes, or if it's gonna be more like my Gojira one, which is just a couple minutes. But I'm gonna do them, I think, on Hollywood by Marilyn Manson, which I've been planning on doing that for months because that album is fucking incredible. And maybe a couple other albums I'll do that. And then I think I'm gonna do a top 10 on Metallica. And I tried that a while ago, and it's fucking hard because every time I listen to my top 10 Metallica songs, I want to just move the list all over the place. So, I say I have Master of Puppets at, I don't even know where it's at. Let's just say it's at 8 or whatever. I listen to that and I'm like, okay, this is one of the greatest songs of all time. I have to put that higher. But then I'll listen to number 7 and I'll be like, oh no, this song is better. This song's so great. It's really fucking hard for me to do this Metallica list. A lot harder than it has been for Avenged Sevenfold and Billy Joel and Tool. But eventually I'm going to have to just fucking get it done. Also, I want to do a Fleetwood Mac video. But Fleetwood Mac has like a million albums and a million songs. So when I do my Fleetwood Mac video, I'm probably just going to keep it as like a top 5 or top 6. And just like, because in the same way of Supertramp, like, yeah, they're really good. They have great songs. I fucking love the band. There's just, or not really not really Supertramp, but there's just so many albums that I can't keep up with every little thing. And Fleetwood Mac's one of those bands where I've heard a lot of amazing songs with them. I've also heard some shitty songs. Like, I don't really like Christine McVie's songs. John or Lindsey Buckingham's songs are pretty good, but like it's not called Big Me. It's called I don't know. There's some song by Lindsey Buckingham where when they do it on CD, it's horrible, but when they do it live, it's fucking tremendous. And that's the weirdest part about Fleetwood Mac to me, is that their live and demo recordings just completely outcast their original fucking album versions of their songs. So it's going to be weird to put them in a list because, like, on the regular albums, right? Like, okay, let me put it this way. Planets of the Universe by Stevie Nicks, like the actual Stevie Nicks solo, her song. I don't like that song. I really don't. Stevie Nicks doing Planets of the Universe for Fleetwood Mac, that little demo they did in like 72 or whatever, is one of my favorite songs of all time. But is that really a Fleetwood Mac song? Because it's a demo that they released 30 years later that they never put on the original album, and that went to her solo shit. Same with, I honestly preferred the Chain demo to the Chain song. I don't know why. I mean, what the Chain album version has going for it is definitely the bass line. And just all the instruments are great. But the demo version of it is just great because fucking Stevie Nicks is my favorite singer, and she just carries the fuck out of it. And it's phenomenal. So I really don't know. The Fleetwood Mac video is going to be hard. I don't want to go through every single one of their albums. And hold on, I just want to look it up real quick, how many albums they have, because I don't want to go through all of their albums and listen to 12 or whatever hour-long albums, and then have to decide which of these 100 songs are my top 10. I'd have to re-listen to them a million times. So I think just what I might do is I might just fucking say, like, these are my top 5, list subject to change. What could I do about it? But let's check. Yeah, they have 18 studio albums, 9 live albums, 23 compilation albums. Okay, yeah. So 18 albums, say they average, I don't know. I know fucking Rumors has 1 million songs on it. I think it has like 18, no, not 18, but it has a lot of songs on it. So it's like, can I really fucking, it's just so much shit to do. I'm just kind of rambling. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I think if I do a Fleetwood Mac album, which I might not for a while. Oh no, the Rumors only has 11. I might just, either I'll do it with my friend Franz, because he loves Fleetwood Mac. He's listened to all of their albums and shit. I might do it with him, or I just might do like, these are some of my favorite songs. And the reason why, I mean, you're probably thinking like, if you don't want to listen to all of Fleetwood Mac, then why the hell are you doing a video on them? It's because they have 5 of my favorite songs of all time. Or like, even like 7 or 8. They have just amazing songs that I listen to almost daily. And I should get that out there somewhere. I should have something. Also, I just want to talk about Rhiannon Live for 10 minutes and Jizz in My Pants, because it's the greatest live performance ever. Followed very closely by Sultans of Swing live. It's close. Very close. But anyway, enough of me rambling. See ya.